Hello and welcome back, my beautiful Froggy Army, to another video, and we are back once again with another crochet Dollar Tree video. If you haven't seen my first couple of videos around this topic, basically you need to go check them out first of all. What we do is we go and grab some supplies from the Dollar Tree and we make something with them with crochet, because crochet has been a big part of my life for a while now, and I have always been a Dollar Tree lover. Okay, I know it has like a bad reputation sometimes, but I love the Dollar Tree, and I am just here to prove that you can make cute things on a budget at the dollar store, mainly Dollar Tree. I am on a mission once again today. In another video, we've done a plushie, we have done a bag, and today we're going to be tackling a little bit of a trickier project, which is going to be a top. I am not particularly good at making crochet tops. I've always been more of an amigurumi plushie maker. You know, I can do a blanket here and there, but tops are difficult. Wearables are difficult for me just in general. There's a lot of measuring, there's a lot of like tension stuff. You know, you have to get it particularly right for it to fit well, look good, all of that kind of stuff, and I've never really been that good at it. I've made a couple of tops in my lifetime, but that's about all the practice that I have. So today we're going to be trying to make a top as best as I can, and we're gonna see if we can do that with our lovely Dollar Tree and its supplies and all of that good stuff. So let's go get our supplies. First of all, I'm gonna toss you over to Shopping Raven. We'll do a little bit of shopping in store, and then we'll meet you back here so we can actually start crocheting this project. We're here at our first Dollar Tree, and honestly, I'm going in completely blind. I don't really have a plan. All I know is that we're making a top. I don't even know what kind of top we're making. I don't know what colors I want to try to lean towards and find. I have no clue. I'm really gonna base whatever we make off of whatever they have in here today, I guess. Either this Dollar Tree or another one if they have completely nothing in stock today. But I guess my only thought is, do I want to use worsted weight yarn or do I want to try to find like a lighter weight? I know they have some cotton that I've seen before, which looks a little bit thinner. I don't know. I don't really like working with cotton too much. So we shall see. I don't know, but let's just go ahead and get on in there. So here's the yarn that I found. We've got a very small selection, and some of this is kind of like shiny. Like these are kind of shiny. I don't really like that. Yeah, this is not it. This is not it. Yeah, there was no more yarn. There was no more. And I am not making a top out of those ugly colors. Like, we're gonna have to go to another Dollar Tree. This is the issue that we sometimes face when we try to do things like this. The stock at Dollar Tree is just all over the place, so it's kind of a challenge in of itself to even find things, let alone create something using the supplies. So I'll try to find another Dollar Tree and see you there, I guess. Next Dollar Tree, let's go. Okay, we've got options. We've got options. Look, there's pink, there's purple. I'm dropping them all over the floor. Oh, there's even like this. This is really cute. Oh, I don't know if this would be good for a top though. I need to kind of hurry. I'm kind of in a rush. I actually have to pick up my boyfriend from the dentist, so I really don't like this material though, but this and the purple would be so cute. I think I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna grab 2 of each color and we're just gonna do it. I'm also gonna grab white just in case. The yarn says to use a size J hook. That seems way too big. I think I'm gonna need something smaller. So there's 4.4 and 4.5, which I think I'm gonna grab because the other ones are bigger. So I'm gonna grab these. I would love to add some sort of like a little accessory. I don't know. I'm thinking beads maybe? I think I'm gonna grab these. We'll get these little like neutral crystally ones. And I'm out of here because my boyfriend's waiting for me. All right, the bag is secured. Honestly, all of that was not really my first choice. The pink and purple is cute, I'll give you that, but I wish you could feel the material of it. It's not that nice. It's not like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's definitely not my first pick. So I don't know, I guess, you know, you win some, you lose some. I've found like worse colors before, but they felt better, so this time I'm finding better colors but they feel worse. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go pick up my boyfriend and then I'll head home and start trying to brainstorm to see what we're gonna do with these materials. Alrighty, I am back home. It's been a couple hours. It's actually the end of the night. So for a final haul of everything we got, I got 2 of the little purple crafters square yarn. This is 90% polyester, 10% acrylic, and I think it's that polyester aspect of it that I don't really vibe with that much, but I don't know, hopefully it'll be better than I think. And then I got 2 of the pink ones, same thing. This is the Dollar Tree brand, whatever, all good there. And then I picked up 1 white one just in case I want to add, I don't know, something with that. And then I've already bought a hook and a yarn needle and scissors from the Dollar Tree before for previous videos that I've done doing this same concept. So I have that 1 crochet hook. I'm scared that one's going to be too big, so I picked up the smaller ones like I mentioned. I do not like the idea of using these for this entire project. Like, these are the type of super cheapy hooks that I just do not use anymore. I prefer something that has an ergonomic grip. I prefer a metal crochet hook. We'll make do. We'll make do. And lastly, I did pick up some beads just in case I want to add a little pizzazz, you know? We'll see. I don't know. But now on to like the type of top that I want to make. I've been thinking I kind of want to make a bralette style top, which is really popular with crochet, and I've made my fair share of them before. They haven't been particularly good, but I'm hoping that I can make a good one today. I've been struggling to find a pattern that I like the look of, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. I found this YouTube little tutorial for it, and I think it's gonna be so cute, especially with our alternating colors. So I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna link this obviously in the description below if you want to do it too. Usually I try to freehand stuff, especially for like this series, but for shirts and stuff, clothing, I really need a pattern. I really need guidance when it comes to clothes. I'm just not that good at it. I'm much better at making like plushies, accessories, stuff like that. I can totally freehand all day, every day, but stuff like this, clothes is a little difficult for me. So let me see, what size hook does this pattern suggest? It suggests a 2.5mm hook. Well, I don't have that. I'm just gonna use the 4mm hook that comes in here. At least the end of this crochet hook is kind of cute. I like this little detail, so that's something. But all right, let's get into it. I'm just gonna use all 3 colors because in the pattern it has like 3 different colors, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna start with the white. All right, let's see. I'm gonna start with a chain. This feels a little different. Okay. I feel like the yarn is gonna be kind of annoying to deal with. It's very like slippery kind of, and I feel like it splits a lot. So my hook kind of like gets caught on the individual little fibers in the yarn. But I'll continue working on this. We're starting off by making like one of the first cups of the little bralette and making like the very middle of it, and then we just expand it pretty much. So I'll keep working on this and I'll check in once I've made some progress. All right, I've got some progress for you. Look at that. Look at that. We've got a little triangle going. I actually feel like my yarn is like thinner than the pattern, so I might actually have to add extra rows instead of leaving some out like I thought. But I don't know, that's just kind of what it seems like right now. The yarn has been okay. You know what? This was not that bad. It's a little slippy, it's a little slidey. Sometimes my hook comes out, but it's okay. I've been trying to carry my colors over, that way I don't have like 50 million ends sticking out. Right now it's pretty minimal for the amount of color changes that I've done, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end here for tonight. I need to get to bed and I will pick this back up tomorrow. So the next day I managed to finish the first cup. This is about the size that I landed on for that. It was looking a little wobbly wonky, so I was getting kind of scared, but I started on the second one. I'm just scared that it was not going to fit right. Again, clothing is hard, so I was scared that I just wasn't making like the cup correctly. I don't really know what I was doing wrong, why it was so wavy, but I finished both of them and I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that they turn out okay in the end. So after making the 2 cups, I chained 20, and then with that chain still on my hook, I'm going ahead and I'm single crocheting across the bottom of both cups to connect them. All of this is explained in the video tutorial, of course, and like I mentioned earlier, I'll be linking that down below, but that was the next step here, and it's almost done from this point. I just have to make like the bottom bottom piece, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The cups are usually the trickiest part for me. It's why I don't really make tops. So here I am connecting them, and definitely as I worked with this yarn a little bit more, it was a little more challenging. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, it was kind of slippery, like just it would slip and slide on my hook. The yarn was splitty, so I could go pretty fast because I had like a good glide to it, but I would go too fast sometimes, and then my hook would kind of like catch the yarn weirdly, and I would have to like kind of redo the stitch a little bit. I found myself having to pull out my hook and like fix the stitch, fix the yarn, and redo all of that stuff a little more than I would have liked to, just because it was so slippery to work with. And I just think that that's the material of this yarn. There's definitely yarn that is the same material sold in, you know, like a regular craft store. It's not just because it's Dollar Tree yarn, it's definitely the fiber composition of the yarn. So it's not Dollar Tree's fault for sure, but it was frustrating to work with. I knew that I had my apprehensions against it when I first saw it in the dollar store, and whatever, we ended up going with it anyway, so it's fine. But it definitely was a little more challenging and a little bit slower than usual. So after all of that was finished, we kind of had these little dangly chain pieces and the single crochets going across both cups, so that's what it was looking like. And then, like I said, from there it was just making the rows on the bottom. This is basically what's going to be covering my stomach area, and I'm just going to do the same kind of like granny pattern as the cups. So it's really straightforward. Like it's just a lot of me crocheting. I took it to the couch. I like to bring it to the couch on my projects and either watch videos with my boyfriend or watch him play a game or something. It's always fun. I'm like, can I crochet and watch you do something, please? So we're just gonna cut to when I finished that bottom section. Here we go. Here's what I ended up with. I made it, I think, a little bit thicker than the pattern called for, just by a few rows. The cups were still kind of wavy, kind of wobbly, so I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers it all turns out okay. After that, I kind of stopped following the video tutorial. I'm just gonna do my thing from here on out because I feel like, you know, I needed the pattern for the basic construction of the top, but for the little extra details and stuff, like, I got this, I can do it. So what I did is I just crocheted a border around any areas that I felt like really needed it, and on the kind of outside area of the cups, when I was kind of trying on the top, you know, just like putting it against my body, I noticed that it seemed like there was kind of extra fabric on that side of the cup. So I was just doing a border there, and I was doing some decreases to kind of like cinch it together a little bit more so it would be more fitted on me, if that makes sense. But next from there was the straps. I know it had some really cute braided straps on the video tutorial, but I decided not to do those. I decided to just crochet a 3 single crochet strap, and I don't know why I decided to do that. I think because I thought this would be more sturdy, but honestly I think the little braided strap would have been equally as sturdy, so I don't know why I didn't do that. Then I wanted to add some fun details. So for the back of the top, we definitely are going to need to crochet like just a super long chain, and we're going to use that to tie up the back. And I also wanted to add a similar one in the front, even though the pattern doesn't have it, but I just thought it would be a cute look. So I crocheted 2 of like these long chain straps, and I'm going to use our beads that we grabbed, and I'm just going to put one on the end of these just for a little extra detail, a little extra something something. I thought it would be really cute and just a nice little touch. So I did 2 of those, and then we are on the final step and my most hated step, which is weaving in all of the ends. But once we got done with that, here we go. Here's the final top. I'm actually so happy with how this came out. I did not think it was gonna actually look so good. I was really scared about just the weird shaping of the cups. There's a little bit of weirdness. There's like a little, yeah, you know, like some extra fabric on the sides, but other than that, it's actually really cute. I am in love with these little ties that I decided to add. I definitely wanted to put something here, so it was also, you know, just a little more modest, I guess. I don't even know if that really gets the job done, but at least to have that. That way it's not just so much of a plunge, you know what I mean? So let me get some hair out of the way and show you the back. Very cute. Nice little strappies. I accidentally put one extra like hole on the side. I don't know how that happened, so it's a little uneven, but we just don't look at it. And we've got the little beaded strap details. I'm so happy with this, honestly. So happy with it. It honestly is pretty comfortable too. I definitely can see me being uncomfortable, like especially if I get sweaty and hot, because it is kind of like thick yarn. That's always been my thing with crop tops. crochet tops in general that I don't know how to wear these in Florida. Like, I need a more breathable yarn, I guess. But yeah, I am so happy with this. I really hope that it met your expectations and I did an okay job. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for once again joining me on another Dollar Tree crochet journey. Again, if you haven't seen the other videos, you definitely need to go check them out, and leave me some comments down below if you want to see any other type of thing for me to crochet with Dollar Tree materials. Again, we've done a plushie, bag, and now a top, so what's next? A blanket, a whole outfit, some accessories. We can do so much, so let me know down below. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.